Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready for the boys' game here. We did get a final score. The RJV lost by 11, I believe, is what the information was. Is that correct, Brady?
That is correct. I also got some knowledge that the 7th and 8th grade boys lost to Shell Lake tonight. Some of the boys said Shell Lake was pretty big.
Okay. We will have starting lineups here. For the Bearcats, we have a sophomore, Will Frederic, a junior, Brody Curtis, a senior, Raul Rezaran Sanchez, senior, Dane Mum, and a freshman, Aiden Radel. For the Vikings, the junior, Royce Anderson, senior, Lee Plotty, senior, Brett Bartlett, freshman of our own, Sawyer Dahl, senior, Carson Anderson. Now, Brady, by what we can ascertain, the Bearcats have a guy that can fill it up.
30 points a game or so isn't too bad.
And we believe that to be Mum, I believe.
That is correct. I think Frederic is going to throw junk defense at him tonight.
Mum with the win on the jump.
Frederic
Radel,
man-to-man.
over to Sanchez, man-to-man. Radel to Mum. Sanchez. And a kick by Lottie. Curtis taking it out. Oh, they had him. Cradle out at the top of the key. Sanchez. Over to Curtis. Ball's on the ground. Turnover to the Vikings. Dahl bringing it up the right side. Over to Royce. Oh,
moving screen.
A moving screen. Said Dahl got his leg out on the screen. Foul number 1.
I think the ref was looking for that. Normally you don't get that call.
Sanchez bringing it up. Betting Curtis. Curtis for 3. Nothing but air. Lottie with the rebound up to Dahl. Back to Lottie. Hard to the hole. That is off. Sanchez with the rebound. Pushing it up the left. Radel coming down all alone on the right. Lays it up and in. Bearcats up 2-0. Royce over to Lottie. Up to Carson. Carson for 3 from the top. That's off. Bartlett with the rebound. That's off. Rebound by Curtis. Sanchez bringing it up. It would be nice to get Carson going early in this game.
Gotta reset, Raul. Reset.
Sanchez over to Mum.
Yeah.
Betting Sanchez pushes his way in. Up with the miss. Got his own tipped rebound.
Here comes a shot.
Oh, Mum, short. Good contested ball.
Frederic
pushing it.
Corner three.
Dahl for three from the corner. That's off. Cradle with the rebound. Cradle, Sanchez. Drive baseline looking. Curtis. Back to Sanchez. Driving. Oh, a nice step through. Oh, and they are going to call a travel. A lot of contact there. Brady, didn't you think?
Got away with one.
That's how I read it as well. Royce bringing the ball up. Over to Dahl. Body. Carson in the corner.
Giving Carson room to shoot.
Yep, they are giving him room from the corner. That is off. He follows back in. Puts his own shot up. Carson for two, and we are knotted up. Sanchez up with the ball. Curtis over to Mum. Cradle.
Not afraid to
Oh, he isn't. That is a nice take. Cradle with the bucket.
Quick 4 points for him.
Yep. Royce over to Sawyer, and a hard baseline pass through the hands of Carson.
Looks like these two teams match up pretty well together.
Yep. Sanchez bringing it up at the point. Over to Curtis. Sanchez in, looking. Over to Mum. Drives down low to Sanchez for two. Has a very nice drive and dish. Dahl at the top. Over to Royce. Body at the top of the key. Drives. Looks like they are going to call a trip.
Not on the shot.
Not on the shot. On Curtis.
His first.
His first on the floor. Ball out underneath. Vikings. Carson over in the corner.
Royce.
The Bartlett
would be nice here. Double team. Pump fake.
Oh, Bartlett up strong for a bucket. Bearcats by two. I know Coach Draxler would like to get the offense going earlier than it has a lot of times this year. That was a quick move, miss, put back, off, steal by Mum. Off, rebound, Bartlett. Royce pushing. Into Bartlett.
Double team. Pump fake double team.
Bartlett for two more. And we're knotted up at 6. 12:50 left to go in the first.
Reminds me of Nas Reed in there in the post.
Curtis with the ball, left wing, over to Stradle. They're looking at Munn inside. They are leaving Curtis open for...
And that's why.
Yeah. Rebound on the Curtis miss by Lottie. Up to Royce.
Oh. Good time to dish. A lot of contact.
Yeah. Up. High ball. Frederic. Looks like we are going to have our first substitution. Went for Curtis.
Taking the shooter out.
Carson up at the top. Swing it to Lottie. Back to Carson. Carson for three from deep. That's off. Bartlett with a hustle underneath.
Oh!
Loose ball.
Oh!
They call it out on him.
I don't know what that.
Pull her under control, Brady. Bearcat ball. Sanchez bringing the ball up. Cradle to the middle. Back out to Mum. For three, that is off. Bartlett with the rebound. Outlet to Lottie, he brings it up. Lottie from the top for three. Oh, that one's off. Rebound by Mum. Looks like we got a timeout coming from the Bearcat coach, and we do. Full timeout called by the Bearcats. 11:34 left in the first, 6-6 tie.
Jude Johnson checked into the game. We'll have to see who he went in for. Bartlett with 4. Carson Anderson with 2. Strada with 4. Sanchez with 2.
We have been cold so far from the outside.
0 for 4 to be exact.
0 for 3 for Carson, 0 for 1 for Sawyer.
0 for 5. 1 for Lottie, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. Only one place to go from there. That's up.
I think we're going to live and die from the 3 this year, even with our size.
We might. Coach Draxler knows, though, that you and I are always good for free advice after every game. I mean, we're there for him.
Those late night coaching duties, they pay off.
Sanchez.
Jude's in for Leaf Lottie.
Jude in for Leaf Lottie. Sanchez running the point. Over to Cradle. Went cutting through. They move it to the other side. Fedig to Went. Sanchez back to the top of the key. Good defense by Johnson. Cradle, we got two freshmen manned up on each other. Mum with the pull-up, that's off. Tip ball.
Mom is cold tonight.
Off of Frederic. You average 30 a game. The scary thing is he probably won't stay cold for long.
Started 0 for 5.
Sanchez in the corner, comes out. Fedig into the middle.
Fourth shot
Running
there.
shot. That is off. Johnson with the rebound.
Frederic looking for the lead.
Yep. Royce up. Over to Carson on the wing. He drives. Johnson up on top. He drives. Looking for Carson outside. Swinging it around the outside. Royce on the ground. Loose ball. We got a jump ball. Looks like Karsten Johnson and Curtis in. Looks like Sanchez and somebody set. Mum's running the point. Over to Stradle for three from the top. That is off. Carson with the rebound. Frederic pushing over to Jude.
Looking to their instant offense.
He's driving. Baseline, kicks back out to Carson for three, that is off. Bartlett fights for it, tip pass, picked off by the Bearcats. They're running. Good job of Royce cutting off. Mum with the head fake down low, spins off the glass, 2 points. Carson driving right. Driving baseline, finds Carson outside.
That's how to get started.
Underneath, that's how you get started for two. Royce picking up pressure on Mum. Went on the wing.
Mo and Leaf waiting to check in.
Mo and Lottie getting ready to come in. Stradle for three. Looks like they got a freshman that can play. Royce over to Johnson. Up to Dahl at the top. Back to Johnson. Royce for three. That is off. Stradle with the rebound. Driving. That's too easy for 2 points. Bearcats lead 13-8.
Nice pass.
Good pass.
Head fake.
Bartlett up. The foul is on Went.
His first.
His first. Looks like you got Frederic and Sanchez waiting at the table to come in, as well as Mo and Lottie for Frederic.
First free throws of the night for Frederic.
Yeah. Royce and Dahl out. Went and Johnson out for the Bearcats. Second free throw coming up for Bartlett. That one's deep as well. Carson keeps it alive. Over to Mo.
Passed up the shot.
Yep, passed up. Lottie taking it to the middle. Takes
Very
it
nice.
hard for 2 points. Lottie for two. Cuts the lead, 13-10. Oh, Stradle out to
Travel.
Sanchez.
Good call.
They call it travel. Frederic ball. Roll up the right side to Carson. Over to Lottie, to Johnson. Pushing into the middle. Out to the wing. Lottie drives baseline.
Very nice.
Up hard. Lottie for two more. Cuts the lead to one. 7:35 left in the half.
2 quick layups for Lottie.
Stradle over on the wing, pushes into the middle. Curtis over to Fedig. Out to Mom. Down to the free throw line, the elbow. Fedig inside, turns, short, tip rebound out to Carson. Pushes it up to Mo. Hello, Mo says, I want into the scorebook. Oh, and there's a foul. Sanchez with the rebound, coming out the right side. Lottie with the foul. That is Lottie's first, team second.
That's not a bad foul there with the breakaway coming.
Nope. Sanchez up to the point, Cradle. Over to Fedig. And they're calling him inside. You could hear the Bearcat coach yelling about how physical they were with Mom underneath.
His first, team third.
That foul is on Johnson, his first, team third. Over to Mom, over to Stradle.
Corner three.
From the corner for three. Stradle has been the man for the Bearcats in the first half. What is that, 10?
10 points.
Mo, over to Lottie. Johnson with the handoff. Looking. Back to Lottie. Over to Carson at the top. Swinging it to Mo. Tip ball out to Johnson.
They got busy hands here all of a sudden.
Going inside.
Good play.
Johnson swings through, misses the shot. Cradle with the rebound. Sanchez leads the Bearcats up the court. Curtis, right side, corner to Sanchez, guarded by Mo.
6 minutes left in the half.
Inside to Mom for 2 points.
6 points for Mum.
Carson from the elbow, miss. Frederic with the rebound. This has been a pattern for the season. They've struggled to get the offense going.
Yep, hot and cold streaks.
Sanchez over to Frederic. Over to Schradel.
Double team.
Down to Mum. Schradel. Mum
and
out on
roll.
the line.
Nice shot picking up
This
pick and
time
roll.
pass. Mo picks it off. Ooh. Carson from the corner. Back to Lottie. Lottie to the top. Over to Johnson out top. Carson on the right wing. Over to Lottie at the top of the key. He drives. Wild shot. No call. Out of bounds. Bearcat ball. Johnson and Bartlett out. Dahl and Royce in.
Let's go cross. Brody, Dave, cross. Go ahead, Brody. Yes. Yes.
Oh. Inside out. Good hands. Ball pushed out. Moment. Out on the wing. Drives. Over Dahl for 2. Brady, the Bearcats have pushed out the lead. 8 points with a little over 4 minutes.
Frederic needs to get their offense going.
Yep. Lottie from the top for 3. There's nobody underneath rebounding. Bearcat ball. They bring it over the half-court line. Schradel.
Will, stay away. Will, stay away.
To Mum at the elbow. Oh, he was looking back door. Good hands by Lottie. Steal. Dahl out on the left wing. Over to Dahl. Carson at the top. Back to Royce. Mo out. Oh, Mo. Carson to the left corner. Oh, he tried to draw it. Royce, three-pointer was off. Oh, they got Lottie trying to pick a pocket on the rebound. That'll be number 2 for Lottie. 4 for the team. Clayton Nelson is in for the Vikings. 30-second timeout called by the Bearcats. Bearcats lead 20-12, 3:18 left in first.
Mum now with 8 points, Schradel with 10, Sanchez with 2. Lottie, Bartlett, and Carson Anderson all with 4.
Offense has been the issue, getting it going, it seems like, all year. That is the same case here.
0 for 9 on 3 so far.
0 for 9 from three-point land.
Bearcat starters are on the floor.
Sanchez back to Schradel, gives it right back. Oh, that was a wild 3.
God, Frederic sleeping.
Yep. Royce brings it up. Oh, I was going to say. Foul called on.
Number 20's first foul.
Foul called on Mum.
It was a late whistle. That's why it looked bad. It's
Yeah.
the right call, but a late whistle.
Johnson checking in for Sanchez.
Frederic needs a bucket this possession.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. Steal by Mom. 2 points by Mom. 22-12. 3 minutes left in the game. Here in the first half.
Nice tape.
Lottie with the drive. Misses the shot. Bearcat rebound. Corner by Curtis. Over to Johnson. He misses.
Clean block.
Nelson
Oh,
out on the Bearcats.
good hustle play.
Yep, that's a very good hustle play. Yeah, there seemed to be a lot of body contact from behind on the drive down here.
This last 5 minutes got a little rough.
Yep. Royce brings it up. Over in the corner, top of the key to Carson.
Like,
Over to Lottie.
we need to get the freshman involved. He's only taken one
Nelson.
shot this half.
Yep. And he has drawn Mom as the defense. They've put their senior on him.
Timeout. Timeout.
Coach Draxler is not happy. We have a timeout on the floor. 1:53 left. 22-12 for the Bearcats. Brady, we're 16 minutes into the first half. The Vikings have 12 points.
Six for 22 for shooting. That'll do it.
Not that well. That's about 30%. I would say it's important they get a bucket, 2 buckets here, and a stop or 2. I mean, they need some momentum going into the second half because
Cut it to 6, they'll be in a good spot.
yeah, it is been a familiar story for the most part, getting the engine going early.
See what Coach Draxler drew up out of the timeout. That offensive mind, I'm sure it's something good.
Offensive genius.
My guess is they're going to try to get Sawyer a look. Off a couple picks.
Carson, ball up top, driving in. Nelson with the turnover. Cradle brings it down, holds it up. Now he takes it to the hole. Foul by Lottie, and that's going to be 3. And Cradle's going to go to the line. Makes the first. Bearcats by 11. Bartlett in for Lottie, who's got 3. That hurts.
Bearcats' first free throws of the game. Hit them both to give them 12 points.
Down to Bartlett on the baseline. Bartlett inside, hard for 2 points.
He's been strong inside.
Yep. 10-point lead. Sanchez up to the top. Over to Johnson. 1 minute left in the half. Mom for 3 from way out, and
The bank is open.
I don't know if he called that by the look on his face.
The bank
But
is open.
it went in. 27-14. Oh, Quick hands again.
Another turnover.
Another turnover. Frederic all the way. 29-14, 23 seconds.
This was not the last 2 minutes we were looking for.
No, it isn't. 15-point lead, 25 seconds.
Right in the corner, Brady, right in the corner.
They're letting them shoot.
Kick by Sanchez. Nelson from the corner. Carson with the rebound, up and in. 2 points. Need a stop. Sanchez pushing the ball up. We're at 10 seconds. Cradle out high. Over to Sanchez. He traveled. Boy, Brady, if you could steal points here, I mean, it would be huge. Dahl with one just from half court, off the backboard, off the rim. But we are at the end of the first half, and it was not a good first half for the Vikings. Bearcats lead 29-16. Mum with 13, Cradle with 12 have accounted for the majority of the scoring for the Bearcats. Carson with 6, Bartlett with 6, Lottie with 4 for the Vikings.
0 for 10 for threes is what's killing the
0
Vikings.
for 10 from three-point line.
glad we have 2 weeks off after this.
Yep. Welcome back, everybody. We're here for the second half. Looks like both teams are running starting lineups out there. Bearcats lead by 13. Brady, it was an ugly half of basketball for the Vikings. Coach Draxler couldn't have been happy in the locker room. Shooting has been an issue, but we start with the ball. Down low to Carson, over to the corner to Royce for a three, and we got it. Maybe that will maybe that will put some life into us here.
We're now 1 for 11, so we're going the right way.
Frederic drives, miss. Dahl with the rebound. Up to Lottie. Oh, he had Bartlett wide open. Dahl is scoreless in this game so far. Beautiful move by Bartlett. 45 seconds into it, we've cut it to an 8-point lead. Sanchez over to Schradel. Pick and roll. Curtis to Sanchez in the corner. Pushes to the middle over to Frederic on the wing.
They want a pick and roll game between those two.
Schradel back to the top. Sanchez pushes to the middle.
Defense.
Oh, and then they got Munn cutting for 2. Royce over to Bartlett. He spins, he's looking. He's got Lottie at the free throw line. He's off. Bartlett with a big rebound. Foul going up. Bartlett versus 3 Bearcats. And he gets the victory. Foul on Frederic, which is his first. Bartlett to the line. 0 for 2 on the evening, I believe. First free throw is on the way, and he gets her to rattle in. Bartlett hits them both. Bartlett has some energy. You can tell that right now. Sanchez over to Schradel.
Big rebound.
Royce coming out on the right. Oh, he got away with a double dribble. Wow. Misses the layup. Mom coming down. Good job of catching him. Curtis from 3. Long rebound. He's pushing it up to Dahl.
No rebounders.
Oh, a nice move. Can't get the bucket to drop. He's very smooth on those drives. Could not get that one. Sanchez at the top. Over to Mump. Frederic, Schradel. Oh, picked his pocket. Over to Lottie for 2. Dahl pressuring. Ball on his own there. Bearcat lead is 6. Sanchez up at the top. Over to Schradel. Schradel going inside. Shot. Ooh, that one was way off. Vikings swing the ball up. I think Coach Draxler was not happy. We had a guy leaked out, and Carson with the good hustle. Missed 3. Bearcats are running. We got a foul. Foul on Royce.
His first.
First for Royce. Schradel to the line.
2 for 2 tonight.
He's 2 for 2 on the evening. He's 3 for 3 on the evening. We had opportunities there. That was kind of a wild little sequence of events down there.
Playing with some life, though. That's good to see.
Yep, that is good to see. Stradle's second is up, and he rattles her home. 8-point Bearcat lead. 14:27 to go in the game. Royce bringing it up. Over to Lottie, over to Dahl. Back to Royce at the top. Lottie on the right wing. Swinging it over to Dahl on the left wing. Three is in the air. Miss. Rebound by Stradle. Sanchez bringing the ball up. Frederic over to Mum on the right. Sanchez back to the top. Stradle up on the top. Pushes to the elbow. Frederic at the top. Gonna drive. Oh! A big rejection by Dahl. He couldn't keep it from going out of bounds, so it remained Bearcat ball. I think there was a little frustration there.
Ooh.
It's the second time he's gotten her and broke really, really late and got inside. With the spin, that one's off. Carson with the rebound. Up to Royce. With the spin. Out to the top to Carson. Oh, rattles in and out. Rebound, Stradle. Out of bounds. Unforced error by Stradle and Sanchez.
The ball just does not want to drop for Frederic.
It does not. That,
In and out.
yep. I had already started moving down. I don't know exactly what happened, but it was a controlled ball and then it was out of bounds. Whoa. They might have had an argument. Royce over into Lottie in the lane. Good. And we have a full timeout from Frederic. Again, they've cut it to 6, 33-27.
Lottie's now got 8 points. Bartlett leading the team with 10.
Well, they have definitely brought more energy this half, which is good to see.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining.
One team foul apiece. For any of you hockey fans, the Wild are leading after 1-0. Coming out of the timeout. We look to have starters still on the floor. The Bearcats also have their starters still on the floor.
13 minutes to go.
Sanchez bringing the ball up.
Frederic stays in man-to-man. Switching on screens.
Oh, good help by Royce. He knocked it loose. Good help by Lottie.
Could have gone either way.
Stays with the Bearcats. But that was good help defense. First by Royce, then by Lottie.
Looks like they're switching on all screens.
Stradle coming out to the corner. Back in, back to the top to Curtis. Or Fettig. Sanchez out to Stradle. To Mom. Oh, ball knocked out by Carson. Frederic gets the steal. Dahl with the floater, and oh, he can't get one to go either.
Balls go halfway down.
Yep. Sanchez bringing it up. Fettig. Sanchez back up top to Fettig. Mum. Stradle at the top. Sanchez, they get it inside. Oh, nice move. Oh, little guard Curtis with the rebound and the putback. 8-point lead, 35-27 for the Bearcats. 11:40 left in the game. Lottie with it over on the left wing. Back to Royce, back to Leaf. He pushes it up. Royce over at the top. Dahl swinging it to Lottie on the left again. Royce out on the top for three, in and out.
In and out.
Sanchez bringing it up. From the free throw line, that one is off.
Nice rebound.
Lottie in the land of the Giants with the big board. Pushing it up. Carson got away with the travel. And that was strong. Frederic with the rebound. Sanchez over to Schradel. Schradel to the elbow. Bucket and the foul.
It's his first.
First on Carson. Dahl coming out. Johnson coming in.
Schradel's 2 for 2 tonight from the line. Sorry, 4 for 4. 5 for 5.
That one goes down. And just like that, the lead is up to 11. Lottie swinging it back to Lottie. Johnson back to the top. Carson.
Bobcats are in a 2-3 zone.
They are in a 2-3 zone. I don't know where he was going with that, but there was nobody there. Yeah, and there's a lot of time left in this game.
No need to panic.
We watched them struggle for 35 minutes when they were in Boyceville. Down low.
Look for the kick out. Look for the kick out.
To Curtis. Down to Sanchez. Was it me? Did he seem to be in the lane for a long time?
I would agree with that.
13-point lead for the Bearcats. Long skip pass to Carson, and he calls the camera. Sanchez bringing it up.
Travel.
Into the middle. Into Feddig. Curtis to Mum. And just like that, the lead is up to 15.
Gotta get a box here.
All that energy and momentum we had 3 minutes ago. Good defense. Johnson for three. Johnson gets it. 42-30. He is riding his starters. Timeout, Bearcats.
Old timeout.
8:48 left in the game. Bearcats lead 42-30.
We're now 2 for 16 from 3-point line.
That's 16. That's 16%, I think.
2 for 6 in the second half.
We're on fire. We're on fire, baby.
Well, we've too many dry spells tonight.
Nope.
Only three, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 5 Vikings have scored.
Well, the same stage we were to begin the second half, basically. You only need a couple of minutes. You need to stop. You need to hit a couple of big buckets and play defense. Something to get momentum swung back our way. Sanchez with the ball out on top. Over to Mum on the left wing. Drawing a crowd. Short. Radel. Short. Oh, Carson intercepts it.
It's a reach.
That is a reach. Oh, and that is a foul on Cradle.
His first.
In the act of shooting, Royce will go to the line.
His first,
His
team
first.
second.
Team second. Royce at the line. Makes the first.
Hey, get a body here. Set deep.
Royce the second is on the way and good. Okay, we need another stop. Mum out on the left. And the Frederic, he's taking it in. Oh, block! Oh, foul on Mum on the drive by Royce. Royce will go back for 2 more shots.
2 fouls on Mum.
Royce makes the first. Mo's coming in to give Carson a breather. Royce the second is on the way, and he rolls around.
4 for 4.
8-point lead, 8:14 to go in the game.
Time for stop.
Mum over on the left, and Frederic
On the ground. Ooh, instead of shooting. His second.
foul on Johnson, his second. Frederic to the line. First is on the way. First is deep. Gotta make sure you get bodies on people on.
It's the Bearcats' first missed free throw of the game.
Gotta get in the line. Second is on the way. That rattles in and out. Out on Sanchez. Frederic ball. Johnson up on top, over to Lottie, back to Johnson, over to Mo. Johnson swings it back to Mo, back to Johnson, to Lottie. Lottie for 3, that is off. Rebound by Frederic. He's bringing it up the side. Interesting, they called the foul there, but they've let a lot of body contact go on drives. Mo with the first, Bartlett sits, Carson comes back in.
It was nice to see Frederic crash the board on that last shot. They had
Yes.
everybody underneath.
Yes. Sanchez brings it up. On the inside, that was too easy. Back to a 10-point game.
19 points for him.
Johnson, over to Mo, back to Johnson, back to Mo, over to Lottie. He got away with one, I think, but takes it to the baseline and scores. 8-point game, 7 minutes left to go.
I'm in trouble getting past this 8-point mark.
Yep. We'd cut it to 6 early. Cradle from the left wing. That one's off. Come on. Like you said, there was body contact there. They're letting them play inside. Mo over to Lottie. Back to Mo. Johnson for 3. That one's off and up in the rafters. Just a tad long. Put her up high. Bartlett getting ready to check back in. Sanchez brings it up for the Bearcats. That is too easy. You threw it to your best player who is standing there alone underneath. 10-point game.
8 this half, 21 in the game for Mom.
Over to Mo. Corner to Royce. Back to Mo. Johnson over to Lottie. Down to Royce. Working it inside for Carson. Oh! His beautiful movement. No.
Another transition foul.
No luck. Royce on the foul. You got Mo and Johnson coming out. Bartlett and Dahl coming in. 10-point game. 5:55 left to go. Oh, out front to Schradel, who takes
really
it
looking
right
to
down.
score.
And then they just crash. Littlest guy comes up with it. Dahl takes it away. Vikings are coming out. Dahl back to Royce. He pushes in. Nobody in the middle. Now we have Carson, Dahl, the top. Royce from the left. That's off. Curtis with the rebound. Curtis with the ball out on the left. Mom at the top. Mom driving right. Oh, with a block.
4 on 2.
And Carson goes for a
For a
3. It
three.
better go in, and it does. That thing better go in when you have numbers coming down like that. 4:53 left in the game. Bearcats lead is cut to 7, 46-39. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Team fouls. Vikings have 5. Bearcats have 3.
3 for 20 for 3-point land if we're keeping score at home.
Well, we are, because we've kind of lived and died by that. I know there's a lot of hockey fans out there. I'm giving you the update. The Wild are up in the second, 2-0. Kaprizov and Tarasenko. I don't know how much they want me announcing this, but you shouldn't have given me a mic.
You're looking for 6 in a row, right?
Yep. They're the hottest ticket in town right now. Bearcats break the huddle. Looks like the Vikings are coming out with some pressure here. Yeah, you know what might work here? Maybe a 1-3-1?
No comment.
Oh, they break it well. Sanchez with the ball out on the left. Over to Curtis. Cradle up on the top. Back to Sanchez. He drives the baseline.
Gets cut
Contact. He gets cut off. Mum now out on the left wing. Cradle. Over to Frederic. Back to Mum. Cradle. They're working the ball very patiently.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a nice play. Oh, and he missed.
Grab him.
Oh my goodness. He missed. Vikings get the rebound. Lottie misses. Bartlett with the shot. The foul is called. Sometimes I get stuck being a spectator there.
His first foul.
Sanchez's first foul, team's fourth. Bartlett at the line. First shot is on the way and good. Cuts the lead to 6. 4:04 left in the game.
Bartlett's 3 for 5 from the line tonight.
Come on, Brett.
Trying to make it 4 for 6.
Oh, short. Mum with the rebound. Up to Sanchez. Pushes into the middle of the court. Holding it up. Cradle over on the side. Oh, knocked down. Cradle drives. He misses, but Mum is there for the tip-in. 48-40. Nobody put a body on him. Lottie for 3. That one's off. Curtis with the rebound. Cradle over to Sanchez. They will be in no hurry now.
Dead.
Yep. Up to Mum. Time. Now, have Frederic or Curtis shot from the outside?
No. They have not.
Timeout, Bearcats. 3:15, 8-point lead. Bearcats with the ball.
Need a quick stop.
Need a turnover. Oh, wide open. Best player wide open in the league. 10-point Bearcat lead. We wanted the 1-3-1. Carson from the corner, that's deep. Oh, Lottie, that's short. Carson, Royce with Dahl from outside, that is off. More hustle. Oh. Royce with the 3 from the corner. We cannot get Royce's foul. Royce fouled on the 3-point attempt by Frederic. That's his second, 15 foul. 3 free throws for Royce. Royce with the second. 1 left. Short, ball's up in the air. Oh, one of the littlest guys again comes down, Curtis. Oh, he walked. He got away with Lottie with the steal. He got away with a walk. Skip pass across to Lottie. He gets away with one, and he throws it away. Miscommunication. Good job on the press break. Back to Sanchez. They will be in no. Sanchez over to Cradle. Mum's coming to get the ball. Over to Sanchez.
Still 2 fouls away from shooting.
Heading underneath the Cradle. Lottie for 3. story of the night. It's off. Rebound by Curtis.
Dane, don't run away, Dane. Don't run away.
Still have a couple fouls to get.
Yep. 10-point game. This one's going to be pretty tough.
His third. His third.
His third. Fans unhappy. He wasn't going for the ball. It was a good play on his part. I mean, you know, you don't want to let the guy go free. Royce from the top of the key. There we go. Cuts the lead to 7. 1 minute left.
That's 12 points for Royce this half.
12 points for Royce this half. He's
2
been our
threes
spark
and the rest
plug.
from the line.
Well, we said it when we watched him the first night. They might live and die by the 3-point shot.
4 for 27.
Yeah, that's a problem. I'm sure.
Down by 7.
I'm sure Coach Joe is not happy with that. Bearcats inbounds. I mean, Mum breaks, gets through. He's just holding it up. Oh, takeaway. Lottie. Oh. They got away with a push there, too. There might have been a foul on the other end, but. Foul on Mo. 2. Johnson, Mo
Second
come
foul.
out. Bartlett and Dahl come in. Foul. Dahl. Frederic, he'll go to the line for 1-on-1.
He missed his last 2 free throws. So he's 0 for 2 from the stripe.
It's off. Bartlett with the rebound. Dahl up over to Carson. Carson to Bartlett, over to Dahl. They got the 3-point line. Dahl from the left wing, he hits it. Timeout called by Frederic. 4-point game, 25 seconds.
That's Dahl's first points of the night.
It is. Last timeout for Frederic. Johnson and Mo coming back in. Dahl and Bartlett going to the bench.
Frederic has shot 27 2-pointers and 28 3-pointers.
How many 2-point makes do we have?
12 for 27.
Okay, Bearcats inbounding the ball. Struggling to get in. They get it into Curtis. Foul called on Johnson. That's okay. You got to do that.
His third foul.
Yep, his third foul. Mo and Johnson coming back to sit down. Dahl and Bartlett in.
First free throws of the night.
First free throws of the night. First one is up and away, and it's short. Dahl with the rebound, pushing up. Royce over to Dahl, back to Royce. Underneath to Bartlett. 2-point ball game. They are pressuring. Foul Cradle by Lottie. 7.2 seconds. Vikings down by 2. They got it into one of the guys they wanted.
Who's calling?
Lottie. 7.2 seconds. Big free throws. Cradle's maybe not the kid you wanted.
He's 5 for 5 tonight.
He's 5 for 5.
Missed
Oh,
it.
he missed. Bartlett down. Royce. Oh! They give it away. Foul on Bartlett.
Bartlett's first foul tonight. He's shooting 2 now.
Hey guys, if you listen, you grab the trophy. You just gotta grab a trophy.
Free throws made. Ball game over. 53-50. Vikings lose. Brady, what do you got for some stats for us?
Mum with 25, Stradle with 21. For Frederic, we have
That accounts for 46 of their. No.
12 for Royce. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Bartlett. And 10 for Lottie.
3 for Dahl, 3 for
9 for Carson.
9 for Carson. Okay, well that will do it for tonight. Unfortunately, we have a couple of losses. We won't be broadcasting again till after the new year. No home games, so we will wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance, and we'll see